Alright guys, I'm going to teach you a little about the guild house. So over here, we see the map. This is the Granite Quarry. Really good farming spot. Pretty much capable of doing it at all skill levels. The jewels that drop are heavy. I mean, you'll get 10 diamonds from a diamond elemental and citron and all these things. Don't sell those to the vendor too quickly because if you go on Discord, people are paying 130% price for those jewels so they can work their tinkers. Alright, but anyways, back to the house. We'll go inside. See these two ugly ass ovens. What these are built for is to block the line of sight behind them. So if there's a bunch of guys down here, people can't run in and say, cast a poison field. It can't be seen. So you don't want people trying to cast. All you do is grab a health bar and click on the health bar inside the house. Or for me, I have a set target macro. I hit it. I get the target right there. Go back outside and cast. So we don't want that happening. So we put these two ovens up right here to block the line of sight. That way we can kind of stay safe down here. One big thing too is for me, I didn't do it. I'm pretty bad at it sometimes. But say I run in, I set a hotkey. Mine's control spacebar. Boom, boom. I'll show you right here how it's set up. Go to Tramelto. I think it's scripts, right? Close GH doors. So all I do is set a script for double click, and close the doors as I go in. Set hotkey and make sure you save it, or else it's not going to save. Let's go upstairs. I have these chests right here set for guildies. Anybody can use and utilize them. I wouldn't put anything in there you don't want, maybe taken or borrowed or whatever the case. Just be really well aware of what you put in there might get taken by another guildie. Right here, this is a donation map or whatever, but what it does is tell you the server weekly bonuses. These right here coincide, so when we get guild bonuses, we don't have any favors yet, but when we get those, so Mount Petrum gold, we say we get to do a boss and we level up or whatever the guild levels up, it will get like a plus 15% special loot chance for Mount Petrum. Well, if Mount Petrum's a gold bonus for the week, then we'll take that, use our special loot bonus, and we'll get gold and special loot bonuses for that one dungeon. They don't stack, however, so you can't use 15% gold on top of 15% gold as a reward, unfortunately, which would be badass. If you want to see what activated guild favors we have, it's right here. Click this. Currently, we have none. Right here, we have this gold chest, or the gold storage shelf. Is you click it, and I'm currently stocking it right now for you guys. Regs, pots, trap bags, band-aids, all this stuff. I prefer if people didn't use this to train their characters or build characters, that they use this for if you die real quick, or you're looking for a quick restart so you can get your body real quick, then go ahead and do that. Don't make it a thing where you're just draining it consistently. Because if you go up here, view activity log, we can see who's taking what and who's adding what. And if you're taking a bunch of stuff, just try to do your best effort. Like when you're going out hunting, grab regs or whatever, and just keep it stocked the best you can for everybody. Right now I'm stocking leather chests or leather armor. I don't have a blacksmith yet, so I don't really have a whole lot of iron stuff to offer. But weapons here, see weapons. You can change the quality of the weapon you see. Right here, this is important. Food. You need to eat food, just like real life. Okay, so. Let's see, let's go to my chest. It's my bag that's always trapped. Okay, since it's not in there, go here. I hit resupply. I have 2 food down here, right? Boom, double click it. Now, since I have taste ID, I click the ground. It gives me a taste ID herbal pulses, which gives me a 60% resistance to poison, disease, and bleed effects. Super good. Come on, let me do it again. I click myself. So food, this is what it does. Delectable food lasts for an hour. Give me a swing speed bonus of 11% and a double mana regeneration chance of 55%. That's incredible. You can use those to stack on top of things. I want you guys to know now that swing speed bonus is capped out at 50%. So if you add food and your links and all the armor aspects and stuff, it doesn't really matter because you're capped at 50% regardless. So just be aware of that. Okay, next, this little chest right here, it's a bank deposit safe box. So when you run in, say you have gold on you, you run in, you drop your gold in here. This right here is a distribution chest, so we all go hunting as a group. We come over here and we put all the stuff we looted inside this chest. We'll hit party, or people that are nearby, or if we went to a boss, we'll hit boss. Um, and then what the important thing about the distribution chest is that you want to be stuff that you want personally. Like you wouldn't want like a random piece of fucking armor or unidentified weapon or jewels and shit like that. You want the good stuff like gold and rares. So that's pretty much what gets distributed. This thing right here is the magic item recycler. Usually we have, a Stinky Finger staying here, and he runs a script that identifies this chest repetitively. Since he has 120 ID, it allows him to identify the chest. Once you put your stuff inside of here, he identifies it. The things you check are the things you want to keep. The things you have unchecked, or excuse me, vice versa. The things you check are the things that are going to get recycled, and the things that are unchecked are things that are going to get kept. So you hit get a recycle, and it gives you essence, leather, scrolls, iron, and things like that. So you can take that stuff out if you want. Preferably, I would like to be left in there so that way I can go to my supply or my resource stockpile. I hit this button, I'll click on the chest right here, and it'll add whatever iron, leather, and stuff that is in there, and that goes to pretty much just restocking the guild storage shelf. And then when we have Stinky Fingers here, which he's not because we have a character that's hidden right here, making pods and stuff like that for the storage shelf. He'll gate to towns, dungeons, shrines, and this one's custom. We can set it to other places, but right now I have it set to inside of the quarry, which is right next to our house. So we don't have to run outside the house to get to the quarry. We just get a gate, boom, right there at the diamond elemental, which is the most sought after elemental. All you have to do to go to these places is double click the lantern when he's here, and he'll pop a gate open for you and turn the lantern back off. Upstairs, these are all room books for. The room books are for the furthest inside the dungeon you can actually mark or go to. The runes are for outside the dungeons. It's the entrances. These right here are for team maps. Let me show you real quick what I'm talking about. We're going to go to exploreoutlands.com. I'll show you this right here. Explore Outlands. You go to treasure maps. And see, this is the new land, so it hasn't been really done yet. So, say we decode a team map and we want to go to a certain zone. We don't know where it's at. So, this person set up the zones for us. Go back here. Boom, we find the zone. These are islands, so some of them are on islands. And then we have the zones all marked out for you. So all you have to do is get your map, go dig it up, unlock it, make it easy. Over here, this is kind of important for you if you're doing taming. All the spots marked out for taming for you. Easy to go. For training your character, these are pretty much for that. Shelter Dungeon is where you go to train from 0 to 75. The zoo is like a target dummy. You go there, do your magery, fight flame strikes. You can go there and do your barding skills. Anything that you like herding stuff like animal lore. Anything you want to target something, you can just go there and do it. Let's see. Everything else in here is the actual vendors. So you need 500 gold. Say I want to switch my skills from. I need 60 camping. Well, I'm gonna get 500 gold. And I'm gonna go find. Where does it say camping or something along those lines? I'm gonna go over there. Go there. Recall there. See wrestling. So I'm gonna go to wrestling. Hit the healer. Train wrestling. Do that to give him 500 gold. It gives me 50 skill. And then from there on, I go to the fucking new player dungeon and train to 75.